Assalamualaikum. My name is Nuzafika and the other groups are involved in this video. So we are from group 7 and I would like to explain about project flow. Project flow is about what is project flow from beginning until to the end of the project. For what we have done for this project name posting that we made a posting that we have some innovation, multifunctional, create some sensors and else. So to pursue this project, we firstly for the first step we also begin with forming teams by making discussion, and every time we make this discussion also we having a brainstorming session, which means each of our members will also generate our own idea for every single thing of the project part and for every improvement and else. Secondly, whenever we have the idea of the project, the concept and design and else, we pursue to make a market survey using Google Form to make sure how to solve the problem. And then before we solve the problem, we must know what is the problem that need to be solved. So we make a survey, especially to housewives, so some students, for who has the problem with those students. And then this market survey also used for understanding what they need to our product. Third process is progressive process, which means the work in progress process design. So each person we have 5%, and we make each person make 2 design, and we make for initial sketch. Initial sketch we only use pencil and pen and only sketch it on a paper. On a paper, for each type of design, they have uniqueness, design, easy of mode, multifunctional and else. So each of us have made the initial sketching, and then we finally just for one concept design to make it into 3D for more understanding. And after we have finish our design, we make prototype making. Prototype making based on the final design that we have made on 3D CAD for better editorial. And for prototype making, we make from polyfoil, polystyrene, straw, certain and else. There are some type of material that we use. We also an exercise in CM. And lastly, after making prototype, we documentation it in a report for submission of the project. This one is project. For today, we have made something study. So for the definition of the case study for project is this project is intended to build a system that address issues like for non-drying to and related issue while creating an innovation of closing rate. For the objective of this project, we create a place for drying clothes in a situation of unpredictable or wet weather. For the problem statement, we ensure that the problem statement has been involved by all the generation, especially for housewife and students. So this project is intended to address the issue of the effective clothes that are not drying properly on a daily basis. For the specific analysis, we use 2 methods. The first method for this application analysis is 5W1H, which means 5W that is what, why, who, when, where, when, and 1 how. What we focusing? We are focusing on improving clothes, right? Enhance their functionality, sustainability, and user experience. Why? Because we want to address the common issue for clothes safety of manual, lack of customization option, and environmental concern related to the traditional method. Who of involved, which means manufacturer, retailer, consumer, housewife, and else for this process of this making clothes, right? Where it's actually for everywhere, for the manufacturer, to the retailer, and for us household. When it can occur continuously with ongoing research, development, and implementation of the many new features and design. How? By creating an innovation in design, materials, and maintenance processes as we make and innovate by predecessor and some innovation for traditional product into a modern prospect. Also, analysis we consist of strong, weakness, opportunity, and fit. So for the strength of this prospect, we are making a prospect that there's a low production but has readily available in everywhere, and then also the versatility of this prospect. But they also have some business, which means some of the options they have many limited for the places to hang the hangers, and also for finding a lightweight raw material is not very easy. For opportunities, this clothes can embrace the innovation to overcome the existing limitations, which means we make for a new design process, space saving, functionality, and within distance. That means we have to do this for us, and also some tweak we mean for some retailer they have making this as a competition from the other solution. Maybe some of them make a new places to store the animal by making a hook and the other methods as well as. So for this industrial, we make a design, then also a tip for us for making a different design in many kinds of shapes. And for references, we use for online. We also make spaces for online source, which means we took a look for some paperwork, research, article, and else. And secondly, we also make a quick look at some of our supply house, which means for our target market. And also we create a survey on Google Form for collecting the data for easily for us to make a recommendation of this project.
Now I will be presenting some key demographic data based on a recent survey. Let's start with age distribution. The largest age group represented is those between 26 until 30 years old, making up 32% of the respondents. This is followed by the 31 years old and above group at 28%. Then the 18 until 25 years group at 26%. And finally, the 14 until 17 years group at 14%. Moving on to gender, we see a higher representation of females at 58% compared to males at 42%. In terms of race, the Malay and Chinese ethnicities are equally represented at 36% each, followed by the Indian community at 26% and a small percentage of 1% for the Iban ethnic group. Lastly, looking at occupation, the employed group is the largest at 38%, followed closely by students at 34%. Housewives make up 28% of the respondents, while there were no unemployed individuals in this particular survey. Based on feedback from approximately 50 respondents, several key areas for improvement in cloth racks have been identified. First one is increased capacity. Many respondents suggested adding more hangers to accommodate a larger number of cloth for drying. Next is additional features. There is a demand for installing accessories such as more transparent shades, umbrellas, and covers on the hangers to protect cloth from weather conditions. Then, larger size. Respondents expressed a need for bigger clothing hangers to hold all the cloth of a family, especially when washing cloth once a week. After that is enhanced stability. A few respondents recommended a bigger base to make the hangers more stable and resistant to wind. Lastly is foldable design. Some respondents highlighted the need for foldable hangers for easy storage. In conclusion, to enhance user satisfaction and meet diverse needs, cloth racks should be improved by increasing size, enhancing stability, and providing foldable options for easy storage.
Okay, I will explain about the engineering drawing. First, for the sensor. Okay, sensor, we have an automatic retraction, which is upon detecting rain or high moisture, the sensor sends a signal to the close rack mechanism to retract or cover the clothes, preventing them from getting wet. For the umbrella, we have an automatic operation. In conjunction with the sensor, the umbrella can automatically open and close based on weather conditions, adding convenience and reliability to the clothes drying process. For the rail is a place to hang clothes. So we can use hangers to suspend garments such as shirt, dress, pants, and coats from the rail, allowing them to dry evenly and without wrinkles. For the pole, we can customize drying space. By adjusting the pole, you can create more or less space between the hanging level. This is useful for optimizing airflow and drying efficiency, especially when dealing with bulky or longer items. For the base, it provides a stable foundation for the clothes rack. It ensures the rack remains upright and does not tip over when loaded with the clothes. Okay, last but not least, for the wheels, it allows for the smooth movement and easy relocation of the rack.
So based on this project, I really like to explain about the design and development. Before we get to the design, we made for the problem tree, which consists for the problem and also the solution. So for the first thing first, we make a list by using the tree, as you can see inside the slide. For the above, we ask a problem, and problem which means the problem, and then below is what's the sub problem, sub main idea for the problem. And then we will choose for each problem, we will list out for how many, and then for the below we will have a solution for this problem. So for our problem 3, we take for this clothes rack, which has the issue for with the issue height, weight capacity, space utilization, and observability. And for the solution, we have at least 2 or 3 for each solution of the problem. For with the issue, we can use UV resistant material, waterproof cover, and else. For weight capacity, we use for additional support. We can also use for this balance space. For the space utilization, we use for extended and portable walls in the design, and we create blocks that can solve many common purpose. Mobility, we use for the lightweight and strong material. For the height, we make stem load pins with the push button for the height adjustment, and we use the pole so we can slightly smooth to sway up or down for the effect. And besides, for the development process, we have made several brainstorming, which means for the face-to-face and online also we make this brainstorming for each part of the report, each part of the project, each part from the prototype, and every single piece in this project we make. Usually we make brainstorming. So for the design, we make for the initial sketch, we have to show each of our members, we make each part. We have 5%, each person will make 2 designs, so we choose number concept number 4. The concept number 4, because we have each profile, the user needs, and also for our project requirement. This number 4 concept, we have umbrella and also the stability based on the below, and also a wheel where easily can be easy ease of mobility, of course. And it also has adjustable height for the pole in the middle of the close rack, and also an adjustable rack for them to flip up and down if not use for many space, and so can use for space saving to hang the clothes. And also the umbrella with sensor, which and the umbrella can be opened only when they have a reader such as rain and also overheat situation.
Okay, next for the prototype making. First, we gather all materials that need to be used in the process of making the prototype. The materials that we use are scissors, cutter, marker pen, polyfoam, straw, bamboo stick, glue, double-sided tape, and rubber band. Okay, after we gathered these materials, we started using the polyfoam to make the bottom and the wheels of the closed rack. We determine the dimension of each shape and draw the specific sizes on the polyfoam with ruler and marker pen. Then, we cut the polyfoam to a rectangle shape for the base, 4 big circles for the wheels, 4 small circles for the artistic, and 2 square shapes for the support by using the cutter. Okay, after we cut, we put black sellotape on the circle shape. This will make the wheels look neater. Next, we also drill a few holes in the middle of the rectangular and square polyfoam. The reason we did this is because the bamboo stick can pass through the polyfoam and let the wheels place beside the polyfoam. Secondly, we connect the straw one by one so that the straw become the pillar of the closed rack and let it stand up and down. We also place the bamboo stick inside the straw so that the pillar can be more stable and not fall in. We put the straw pillar through this square-shaped polyfoam. The square-shaped polyfoam can be used as a bracket. Then we also repeat the previous action 4 times, that is connect the straw one by one. We will put this straw on the left and right side of the polyfoam to become the hangers of the A4. We use the scissors to cut the A4 paper into an umbrella shape, and the umbrella shape paper become the umbrella of the closed rack. After we cut the paper, we draw the line on the umbrella shape paper to make it more like an umbrella. Then we use the blades of the tape to stick the umbrella to the pillar. Then we realize that we need to do a sensor for the umbrella, so we cut the polyfoam to a square shape and use the black sellotape to wrap it. This action is to let the sensor more beautiful and cleaner. Then we use the super glue to fit with the umbrella. The use of the sensor is to detect the raindrop and let the umbrella automatically. We use the rubber band as the rails. We cut the rubber band to the half and let it more lightly with the rear rails. We also fold paper into the shape of clothes and use clips as the hanger. Then we tried hanging the clothes on the hanger and the result was good. After that, our prototype clothes rack was finished.
Our first design is the wheels. Wheels can easily move the cloth rack from one location to another location. This makes it simple to relocate the rod indoors or outdoors as needed, depending on weather condition or available space. Besides, wheels can make the cloth rack more user-friendly, especially for those who may have difficulty lifting or carrying heavy items. It is particularly beneficial for elderly individuals or those with physical limitations. Wheels also allow for easy movement to storage area when the cloth rack is not in use. It can be quickly routed into a closet, garage, or other storage space. The second design is the foldable hanging rack. The foldable design allows the hanging rack to be compact when not in use and we can saving space. The foldable hanging rack also can be adjusted based on the quantity of cloth when you need to hang. You can unfold it fully for maximum capacity or partially for fewer items, to optimizing the space usage. And the ability to fold the racks as convenient for users who may need to adjust the rack frequently based on their drying needs or available space. This makes it more user-friendly. The third design is the adjustable pole. The adjustable pole allows to change the height of the cloth rack. This makes it adaptable for various types of clothing, from long dress and coats to shorter items like shirt and pants. By adjusting the pole, you can create more or less space between the hanging levels. This is useful for optimizing airflow and drying efficiency, especially when dealing with bulky or longer items. The fourth design is the sensor. The sensor identifies the presence of moisture in the air, such as raindrop or high humidity levels. When the sensor detecting the rain, the sensor signals the cloth rack to cover the cloth to preventing them from getting wet. This feature is convenient for users as they don't have to manually check and retract the cloth rack every time it starts to rain. Our last design is the umbrella. In conjunction with the sensor, the umbrella can automatically open and close based on the weather condition, adding convenience and reliability to the cloth drying process.